Hi guys and girls, it's Pete, Mindwiseman's channel, aka Maverick Outdoors, and I've just woken up in, as you can see, quite a different surroundings to what I'd normally be, bashed and tarped, whereas this is a little military tent that I slept in last night. It's where I slept, and I've got early morning waiter service.
Morning, Pete.
Hello, Mike. Mike Armouredcockroach.
Morning, tubers.
So I just got a most important start of the day, a brew, which Mike has just kindly made me as I stayed there overnight at his retreat, but I'll tell you more about that in a little while. As I was saying, after having my early morning brew, stayed overnight at Mike, as a lot of you knows on his YouTube channel, Armoured Cockroach, at his retreat at a secret location in England. And there's a view from the entrance of my, well, I still call it my basher and my bivvy, but it's a military spec extension, whereas this sort of contraption normally fixes on the back of a military Land Rover. And we're going to the area what I might call the canteen, where Mike's got his larder.
Nothing but the bare essentials.
Yeah. And a good old bit of high-tech kit here.
Yeah. Well, I was just saying, we had a little phase last night where, you know, the dual fuel stove that can burn anything wouldn't work.
Yeah. So what did we use?
I think we had so much rain that some water got in it, and that was the end of that sort of thing. But sparked it up this morning. Started first time.
Spot on.
But, what do you want for breakfast, Mr. Wiseman, sir?
Whatever you've got.
I've got some bacon and beans. Yeah, we'll break some bread up.
Yeah.
Does that sound alright?
Yeah, that's great.
I'm on it, man.
Great, spot on. Bacon and beans it is. Just going into the, before we have breakfast, into the sort of wildernessy section. As you can see, this is normally my abode, the sort of area that's behind me, but we had something a little bit more structured last night to set up camping. One of the most important things you can do in your basher, or in our military tent, breakfast.
Come from home, mate.
Which my kind host Mike has cooked up for us. Bit of bannock bread there, good old faithful bit of grub, ready to get some calories down our throat. Right, I was saying before, me and Mike are at his retreat at a secret location in England, and just walking around his pine cabin. Was invited down here for a couple of days just to see what it's about, sort of recce about in the wilderness, and we're involved in this sort of film project, so this is one of the locations that's been involved. But for any of you that have seen Mike Armouredcockroach's channel, you may have seen his retreat, which he's recently acquired, caravan, and it's a project in progress really. We've sort of been looking around, seeing what food can be foraged around here, sort of vegetation. Brambles ready to fruit, hopefully in the milder weather, and then we've got nettles and cleavers just over here, and virtually anywhere that's green, if it's not grass, it's nettles and cleavers. There's bracken as well, so roots are edible. And at the base of the trees, just round there, the large spear-leaved vegetation is comfrey. Small leaves good for salad, larger leaves cooked up like spinach are very glutinous, so good for calories. Just use that log stump there as a target. We've had a play around with, well, target practice obviously, always be serious with any weaponry you use, but we've had some target practice. Mike's used his air rifle We've also used a couple of the arrow firing catapult, normal catapult, and my pistol crossbow. Mike's Diablo, which he's amended himself, got an eyelet there so it can complement the arrows that he's got in here. So it's either slingshot, move that, and use that for ball bearings. And here's the man now. So just dismantling the target. I'm ready to save and absorb some more of this wet weather on it, Mike.
Got to take my Arctic candle home.
Oh right, that's what it is. Oh, spot on. There's me thinking it's just a random log that we just happened to find, but of course it's a multi-purpose Mike.
The cooker.
Obviously got the cross cut in it so it can be used as a cooking device or a light it. So yeah, I've just been saying about, we just had a bit of target practice on the old stump over there, and the sort of vegetation, which is all sort of your retreat, which Mike sort of featured on his own channel, as I say, Armoured Cockroach. And it's been a really nice couple of days to sort of come down, hasn't it? And tallying up.
It's been brilliant to have you down, mate. I mean, it's always good to get, you know, a second opinion off of someone that knows their stuff.
Right, yeah.
You know,
yeah, but, same as with you as well.
Maybe you come across some ideas that you haven't come up with on your own, you know, things for the future. Yeah. But it's, you know, it's all good, nothing bad. I mean, it's always great to have somebody to, you know, chew the cud with.
Yeah, fire off, yeah.
You know, the production people kept asking why we like each, why we're friends, you know. And I came up with the analogy that we both support the same team.
Yeah, right.
You know,
yeah.
So if we were Chelsea or Man United supporters or whatever, you know, the fact that the bloke, you know, on the other side of the pub got the same shirt as you, you've already got something in common. Yeah. And they seem to get that, you know, and I think that's true. You know, we support the same team.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we're both preppers, both got an eye on the future. We both like a bit of outdoors. Yeah. You know.
Home from home. We are in a home from home here. It's just being at home in nature and outdoors, living with wildlife and enjoying it, wildlife, nature. But if push comes to shove, you'd eat it if you need to.
And it's nothing like having, you know, 100 square feet of accommodation for you instead of your basher.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I said earlier, didn't I, about it sort of, this was like 5-star, yeah, 5-star accommodation. And I ain't used to this sort of comfort, that's for sure. Camp bed. But needless to say, I had a good night's kip on it with Mike's very complimentary accommodation. Spot on. Brilliant. Right, we'll check out something to do in a little while, won't we?
Yep.
Okay, what Mike's given me here are 2 thermal blankets. And basically, I've got 2 of them here. They're all sort of vacuum packed as such, and it's your normal fold blanket, but you can see they're quite thicker than normal, and they fold out, and on the inner surface there's like absorbent toweling like paper, so if anyone was prospectively going to suffer from hypothermia because of exposure to water or falling in the water or dampness, these can be unpacked, wrapped around the patient, and it absorbs the water and then obviously keeps the thermal quality of the body heat retained in the person. So another bit of emergency kit. Okay, all this little bit of land that I'm now walking up this slope where the pine trees are and foliage, sort of area that could be foraging ground for fungi, mushrooms, but nothing here as yet. But this top edge, actually I'll just take you over here. The bit of the stream that was gushing down behind the log cabin area starts from actually up here. So it comes from right up there, down here, and then continues all the way round where I'm pointing, beyond the foliage, where I'm now going to walk back down. Okay, so it's just come to the end of a couple of days being with Mike at his retreat, so I'm going to pack up my gear and sadly be on my way, but it's been a really good time meeting you, Mike, for the first time after sort of contacting through YouTube and dilly-dallying about and sending messages to each other. It's been really good fun.
It's been great. I'm really looking forward to the rematch because my canoe's all done now, and mate, I'm packed. So
he's got a canoe sorted.
Yeah, so I'm ready for the rematch. I'm going down on the river, and I'm going to camp on the island, and really looking forward to it. So no doubt you'll see that soon enough.
Yeah, when it gets better weather, we'll be out on the waters. All right, Mike, I'm just going to get kitted up, and then we'll say our farewells, mate.
Thanks for everything. It's been a really great experience coming down and seeing your retreat.
And give me a bit of comfort, 5-star comfort for sure.
It's not bad, was it? You know, I mean, it's like 140 square feet. You're used to a little bit less.
Laying on the floor underneath a plastic sheet. I mean, that 5-star plus. But yes, you said about a rematch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a rematch. My canoe's all sorted. I'm packed, mate. So I'm really looking forward to a trip down the river, camp on the island, and we'll keep everybody in the loop.
Yeah, definitely. Take care, buddy. It's been a really great experience. Thanks a lot.
God bless, mate.